just wish she'd told me what was going on. I wish she'd just talked to me. I should have asked more questions.
Yeah, but teenagers keep secrets.
She had a boyfriend. I just keep wondering if he was the one that got her into the drugs.
You're never gonna know what she was up to. Kids are into all sorts of stuff now.
Yeah, but heroin? Harry had no idea. He'd never even heard of this Brayden kid. What?
Jacs' son. His name's Brayden.
Yeah, well, that could be a coincidence.
You reckon?
Get off me! What are you doing? All right, let's take this outside, Bea.
What are you doing?
Now! Come on. Look, I know things are difficult at the moment, but you don't just go around attacking other women.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't.
Okay, all right. Okay, whatever happened, if it happens again, you're both in the slot.
Tier 1 calling Tier 3, over.
No, Tom. Tom did this. You do not know this. You do not know that for sure. And you have to find out the truth, and there is only one way to do it. You know that.
Mr. Jackson, I need to speak to the governor now.
Yeah?
Bea Smith, Governor.
Bea. Jacs killed Debbie. It was Jacs. It had to be. We need to talk to the police.
Okay, calm down. I don't understand.
Jacs' son, Brayden. Debbie was seeing him. It wasn't an accident. Jacs is responsible for this.
Right. Can you just take a seat? We'll be fine. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Debbie was going to nightclubs. She was taking drugs. It wasn't like her. She started seeing this kid, Brayden. Jacs had Debbie killed. We have to talk to the police.
Why do you think it was Jacs?
She knew where we lived. She'd threatened Debbie before. She told me she'd have a rundown outside of school. She knew Debbie's routine. Now I know how. It was Brayden.
And why would she hurt Debbie?
She thinks I'm a threat. Will you talk to the police?
Look, I understand that you want answers.
Are you going to
Bea.
talk to the police or should I?
I will speak to them.
Thank you.
I should put you into protection.
Why?
Just you here talking to me, it puts you at risk.
No, I'm fine.
And what about when you run into Jacs? How will you deal with that?
I just want to do this right.
Look, I'm sorry, Bea, but police have found that there's no grounds for an investigation.
Did you tell them what I said?
Yes. Yes, of course I
Maybe you
did.
didn't explain it properly. I should talk to them, I think.
Harry gave them Debbie's phone. On it, there are a lot of text messages to a girl called Matilda.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they were about Brayden, and they were about how they were using drugs.
So there's the proof.
Well, she talked about how much she liked it. They'd experimented for a while.
Yeah, smoking dope, not heroin.
Police found evidence in her bedside drawer. She'd been smoking heroin as well. There was also bruising on her arm. I'm sorry. It wasn't the first time she tried it.
What about Jacs? What about the threats?
Well, I've got no proof to give them.
Oh, she's in here for murder.
And you're charged with attempted murder. If the police could find information on Jacs and the Holt family and they could prosecute, they would.
Yeah, Brayden is her son.
Brayden and Debbie both visited their mothers in the same prison. Chances are their paths would cross.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's circumstantial. As far as the police are concerned, Debbie was a 16-year-old experimenting with drugs, and it just went terribly wrong.
I know in my gut that's not what happened.
Well, I'm sorry. You're wrong.
I want to know the truth about my daughter.
I knew the first time we met you were a player.
What happened to her?
They say same recognizes same.
No, I'm no murderer.
You tried with your husband.
Yeah, but I didn't go through with it.
A technicality. You just can't accept who you really are. Someone who's capable of taking another life.
It wasn't like that.
I know what it's like. You crossed that line, but you're still in denial. Me, I'm at peace with my actions. So who's the more dangerous?
I couldn't give a fuck. I want you to tell me what you did to my daughter.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
I know that you're responsible for her death.
I'm sure you wondered how she'd turn out. After all those years of her knowing what you let your husband do to you. Would she let a man do that to her too? Would she just sit back and take it? Debbie made it easy for Brayden. She was so desperate for attention that when he gave it to her, she'd let him do anything. Sex, drugs.
I knew it. I knew it.
All the signs were there, but you ignored them. You pushed her away. You convinced yourself that everything was fine. You didn't want to see that Debbie was just like you.
You know nothing.
And I almost felt sorry for her. And then I thought, what's she got to look forward to? A life just like her mother's. It was a kindness, really, putting her out of her misery. She was better off dead.
No.
Attention compound, this is a code red. All prisoners return to your cell.
Back it up against the wall, ladies, let's go!